Okay, let's see. Good. Pretty good. Okay, welcome. I think this is the sound. All right, let's go. I'm streaming on YouTube, everybody. Find your spot and find spot here, here, here. Come on. All right, let's warm up. Let's warm up. 7 stars, ankle, wrist, knee, elbow, hip, shoulder, and spine. All right. We're going to start with Karen. Ankle rotation. The other ankle, Richard. Go ahead and reverse the ankle. It's not a toe rotation only. All right, let's move on to the knees. Okay, Jake. Mike, more. Open. Reverse. Okay, moving on to the hips. Frank, count. Excellent. And moving on to the tailbone. Okay, Rochelle, count. All right, moving up on the lumbar part of the spine, and we're gonna do a side stretch. Shift to your right and stretch to your left. Easy does it. And then flow through it. R. San. Approach your range of motion. Facilitate organic growth. And one more. Just feel it. Nice and pleasuring stretching sensation. And the other side. Liu. Shift to your left. Stretch to the right and flow. Easy does it. Shift to your left. Shift to your left. Stretch to the right. Okay, shift to the left. Yes, you have a better leverage this way. And approach your range of motion with ease. Not pushing, not forcing, not coercing. Just let it happen. Excellent. And then moving up on your spine to the thoracic portion of your spine now. And we're going to do it with a movement. So let's face the southeast corner. Set up your nice stance here. And I see Robert's going to count. We're going to stretch and flow. So your chest and flow back, upper back. Easy does it. Feel the stretch, okay? And non-babies, keep your spine alignment as you move. Northeast corner. Okay, excellent. We're going to stop here, just give some extra training, some muscle memories for your very, very basic stances. One of these stances is called a frontal bow stance. So go ahead, have yourself face the southeast corner, and front toe points that direction and allow your quad to also turn fully frontal. Same direction, and then just feel your body. 60-70% of your weight is going to be in the front leg, okay? And your front knee is going to be bent, but not beyond the neck of your big toe. So you want to keep it within the neck of your right big toe. And then the back leg, let it finish and be strong, looking straight, but keep your left knee secretly unlocked. Okay, so that's your frontal bow stance. And now, babies, your spine alignment should be reserved. Okay, tailbone downward, heaven's door upward. That's your southeast corner. And then spin your middle part, we call quad, including your hips, but not limited to it. So this whole pelvic round area, you're going to spin towards the left, so the east, and shift your body weight back 60-70%. Now you arrive at a sit stance. Sit stance. This time your front leg is still bent a bit. Okay, it does not look straight. So this is different from your frontal bow. And now, babies, your spine still aligned, your secret power reserved. Okay, there you go. Feel it, feel it. So some muscle memory, some mental memories, done. Now do the other side. Let's spin to the northeast corner. We're gonna do the other orientation. Again, you still have your nice structure, remember? Use your laser vision, right? Front foot should be on the other track. Now we're facing northeast corner. Your left big toe is pointing that direction. Make sure your quad is fully facing that direction, fully facing the northeast corner of it's oriented around your center, okay? And then measure the front knee bent but capped within the neck of your left big toe, and your back leg, it looks strong, it looks straight, although the knee is secretly unlocked. Okay, and mind your secret power, especially for non-babies. Your spine alignment should be with you. No matter what you do, your poses, your moves, right? So there, form some muscle memories, and then spin your quad to the right, now facing east, and then your body weight shift back 60-70%. Sit stance. It's kind of comfortable, this one, right? Just kind of sit here. The important thing is still your alignment, right? Your alphabet, Tai Chi alphabet ABC, your A is your spine alignment. So mind it, remember it, get some muscle memory. There you go. Well done. All right, let's move on with our warm up of our 7 stars. Now we are up to the shoulders. And I think we got Claire to count for us. All right. Shoulder drops. Still. Then Qi is both, okay? You got 2 shoulders, right? It had to be an even number to cover both. 9, 10. That's good. That's good. I know there's a bunch of people always stop at the 5 and then start on the 6. I was wondering, are you counting or not? Because 6 is even number. That's when you finish both sides, right? Then you had to start on the odd number, right? Okay. That's that. All right, move on to neck. I will count so you can stretch easily. Let's go. Neck, stretch forward and back and side. And always remember, easy does it. Rotate, 6. No, that's 5. 6, 7, reverse, 8, 9, 10. And then crane neck. Very gently, your chin will stretch. Down, out, up, in. And down, out, up, in. And continue. 3. So easy does it. It's always the key. Okay. Preserve safety as you progress and grow. Right? Just stretch your neck very safely. And reverse 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do more for the neck, but coordinating with your hands. Look back and open hands. 12 counts. Start on the right. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Arm throws next. Just let go. The skill of letting go. 3, 4, 5, complete. Fully. 6, both. 7, 8, 9, 10. How nice, huh? Forgive and let go. All right, elbow rotations next. So just rotate your forearms around your steady elbows. Steady. So your elbows stays pretty much where they are. Reverse. 9, 10. See where your elbows are? All right, full range of motion. And then wrists rotation. So wrists. Okay, there you go. You're going to stretch to your own range of motion and rotate in, rotate out. Infinity symbol. 3, 4, 5, reverse. 6. We're going to reserve our range of motion and promote organic toning, right? Betterment. That's that. That's why we practice every single time. Okay, so that's our 7 stars. We already worked on all of them and some more. So let's do next part. We're gonna do more neuron exercise. So start with your ready position. So your journey before the journey, it's like a pre-journey. Yes, we must first rise and realign. This is as important as we're going to jump into movement. Actually, maybe more important. Okay, so there you go. Have your feet placed at your shoulder width and start to train them to be straight. And for babies, turn your toes slightly in and rise. Focus now and go inside. First principle. Concentration. So let us focus, start to turn inward, and just start to check your temple everywhere. Start from the feet. Check the foundation first of this temple, right? So let us root yourself. Root, feet, tailbone, all going downward. Your knees is actually gently arched, okay, outward. And as soon as you anchor, root your tailbone, as soon as you focused, as soon as you go inward, get that wandering mind focused and go inside. Start sensing. It's a sensation training, remember? Sense, check, connect from inside to yourself. Remember, this is a hero's journey between you and you. So let that start. I believe it's already began. So go ahead. So tailbone down, Mingmen released. Then let us go to the top. Find your heaven's door, realign it, put it back on the sky hook, if you will, and release the neck, stretch, gently elongating. You are 1/4 inch taller. Your chin is gently tucked downward, perfectly protecting your throat. So feel this new alignment, right? And then find your center. Use your laser inner vision to see the cross between your feet and stack your elongated vertical spine above it. If you already took care of that, enjoy that. If you're new, shift your vertical long spine towards the middle of your feet. And while all this done and well, let us practice that special skill of trusting and letting go. We cannot let go without trust. How am I going to let go if there's no trust, right? Letting go is based on that trust, the faith. The faith. So let's trust this heavenly hook above us. Let's trust this alignment and let go. So shoulders down, arms falling, armpits hollow, elbows soft, fingers falling, naturally separated. So eased. Chest emptied downward to your lower dantian. Upper back loosened. Your quad eased. Everything just hanging from this divine hook. Can you do that? Of course you can. And you are just getting better and better at this. So you are now focused, internal, wholesome, rooted, uplifted, centered, eased, and fully present. You feel everything at one time. It's possible, and you're doing it. So efficient, right? Just a hanging human shaped balloon from the sky plugged into Earth. Just so efficient. So efficient. So when your body, mind, spirit are unified, when you get to this aligned place with heaven, earth, and humanity, do you feel your inner power? Do you? The goosebumps, that activation, that reconnection. You feel you could stay here forever. That's right. If you're not there yet, you'll be there soon. But like I said, Earth must go on. We got our earthly missions and roles. All right, let's slowly feeling some power and open and blossom. Feeling this human-shaped balloon a bit. All right, you feel it? Inflated with your inner power. Fascia stretched outward. We'll do that at your own fitness level always, but definitely stretched out a little. Feel it? That's great. Let's run through some neuron exercise. All right, eagle claws, hard fingers, hard palms, and Tai Chi hands, all arteries. And tiger claws, that's knuckles, strong, and Tai Chi hands, back to your miniature archery. All right, Tai Chi fist, very special, very flexible. You can feel it when you squeeze, right? It's flexible fist. And Tai Chi hands and hook hands. See if you can do this one, especially babies. It's tricky. You need to use your wrists really and keep hands downward, fingers together, but your Tai Chi arms still quite activated, stretched, feeling your triceps and shoulders down though. I know that's like a challenge for you. Okay, watch me. Okay, stretch your arm forward. If you already got this, you don't have to watch me. Stretch forward a little bit more. You can do it. A little more. And then you fold the hand, right? You let the hand go down so you can show the wrist. This is a hook looking hand, but really wrist. Better. And fingers together. Together. Fingers together. Hello. There. Yes. Okay. There you go. See, it looks like this. It looks like this. Okay. Come in. Tai Chi hands again, which you already know that one. Just work on that hook hand. Okay, there you go. We're going to do a second round. Eagle claws, totally different from your Tai Chi hands. This is your Tai Chi hands. And tiger claws, not the same. And Tai Chi hands. Fist, obviously not the same. Need not say. Hands, miniature arteries. Now hook hands, it's weird. It's like a bone. You're going to hit with your wrist. You need to hit with the wrist. Hands are integral down here so the fingers won't get hurt. And your arms, still Tai Chi arm. You see that? Tai Chi arm remains. I know it's new neuron pathways. It's your new neural pathways. You just got to form, get the dots in line, then you did it. And Tai Chi hands. There you go. Okay, a little more. Train the brain. Keep the brain sharp and youthful. You need to hold raw eggs and allow your thumbs to fall to you. Very, very slow, 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 slow. Not to drop your egg or break your eggs by squeezing so hard. And go up very slow, slow, slow. Remember, you're only competing with yourself from the last moment. And then fast as you can, right? And just keep those eggs still there and it's gonna fall to you. So it's gonna go fall, 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 fast, 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 fast. And then bow only one knuckle, very slow, please. See if you can set a record, just the top knuckle. Just the top knuckle, just like slow. Super slow, very hard. Super slow, go up. They bow to each other, not to you. And then you got to go fast, only one knuckle, as fast as you can. So you train your brain to send signals all the way to the tip. Okay, it can send signal to the ball part of you, but to the tip, that's very demanding. Just top knuckle and as fast as you can, not touch the first knuckle, the base knuckle is not, you're going to bypass that one. Okay, just get to the end. Excellent. Make sure your connectivities are secure. So we're going to return one at a time. The ring finger is always kind of like hard, so we're going to work it. And then as fast as you can, break your own record and back with your Tai Chi hands, Tai Chi arms, Tai Chi spine, Tai Chi legs, Tai Chi feet. Don't look down. If you look down your Tai Chi feet, you're losing your Tai Chi spine. Okay, so it's like, can't look. Yeah, that's why use your mind, not your body. Use your mind. Use your E. And feel this power structure. We use this a lot. This is your like a basic show of power. You show your power in this first beginning of Tai Chi pose, right? You are expressing outward a little bit. Like you're showing, you're basically showing, not showing off, just showing, expressing your very basic outward power as such. And then you're going to maintain your power. See if you can maintain it. You change shape without losing power. This is our game. When you do your Tai Chi move, go from one to the other. You don't want to get wimped out in between, right? You're going to continue. Keep the power, just changing power structure. That's all. So you're going to feel that baseline powered up. You can feel it, like you filled in a bit, right? You can feel stretchy, the stretchiness in you. That's always a test, right? You can feel it. My fascia is still activated. Still got some potential in this fascia. Yeah, there. All right. Reconfirm, reinforce your centeredness at your lower dantian, and then we can let go these arched structure. It's basically your arteries you activated. Now you just let them go, get back to another place, another state we call Wuji. So no yin yang play anymore. We go back to scramble oneness place, which is really a great place. All right. Hydrate. Yeah, well, if you can have a little glimpse of the Wuji state, you really don't want to get back to the Tai Chi state. But we must come back to carry out our earthly mission. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go. You can go outside. I do have a live streaming going on here. Just don't hear me. Do not hear me. There's a live stream going on. Everybody walk in front of the camera. Please do. Back down. Go down. Oh, gosh. I don't know what to say. These are the advanced people. So I can speak. Doesn't mean you can hear. So that's okay. That is okay. All right, we're going to continue our training. We're going to continue. Yeah. I think only have your Shimei dad here watching. You can come closer to me if you want. That's right here. All right, let's continue to train. Okay, so as you are establishing your first journey, right? You're on your first journey. some already been on this journey, so they are way more comfortable already. They can sense their inner power already. So the first journey is just to rise, realign, and remember. Remember what? Right? Remember that ultimate innate superpower you once had when you first rose and stood up, right? You long forgot that baby, that you, right? Against all odds, you just stood up, right? Nobody can keep you down. Like, I'm going to stand up and no one can stop me. You did it. You surely did it. So let's remember that. Let's just get back there. Can you imagine? We're going back there. We're going back. Yeah, this is a journey. First, just to rise, realign, and remember. And then we move forward or backward, however you look at it. Because we're going to reverse this aging. So we could consider we're just going backwards. It's okay. So get the foundation built, okay? This is your first layer. You start with the first layer, feet. Because your second layer you will build eventually right here, the quad. So we're just one layer at a time, okay? So new babies, first just find your shoulder width. Every time you start, as you repeat, remember the way our path towards progress is via concentration and the drill. Repeat then. That's it. So you focus and you repeat the new pattern that you like to acquire, right? So there you go, shoulder width apart. As you drill, you don't think. You're just gonna go boom, right there, right? So at the beginning, you may need to be very focused to establish it to the point it becomes subconscious. It's a reflex, it's your new pattern, your new default, so it's just easy for you. For new babies, you know you're gonna you gotta focus and establish. Yeah, and you establish your feet at your own shoulder width, and then also another journey is to get them straight, to start to balance the outside inside. For babies, you may need to overcompensate just a tad by turning your toes slightly inward, right? For future, eventually you will just be straight. This will help you to turn internal as well, mentally. Mentally, as the outside is going to pull you in every way and shape and form. Just going to pull you out. We're all over the place. So let this moment to be your moment for you, right? So go ahead, root yourself, shoulder width apart, toes slightly in, and focus and go inward, go inside. Let this hero's journey take place. And enjoy every little bit of it. Because remember, the journey is the reward. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. There you go. Root yourself, go deep into earth. Grip your feet gently or more, up to you. Activate that Tai Chi feet of yours and your legs following the feet, the ankle. Meaning the knees start to follow the shift, right? Start to arch, not only with the unlocked knees, but arch outward a little bit. You can just feel the activation of the lower structure. Your legs start gripping onto the ground, and then your hips gonna gently rotate to facilitate your tailbone's desire to root as well. So it's gonna tuck down a little. There's a difference between tucking down and tucking in. Okay, always emphasize the down one, the down, the down. I never say tuck in. I always say tuck down. So down it goes. And you can feel, especially if you focus and internal, you just feel everything. You all of a sudden start to feel everything. You're gonna feel your Mingmen because as the tailbone tugging down, what you feel is your Mingmen, you know, decompress. It decompress and it just start to open. It start to release. All right, there you go, done. Then, because this is the earth end taken care of, and then you got heavenly end on top. So recommit to the heavens hook, heavenly alignment above. So reconnect, rehook up. By doing that, you can feel the elongating of your spine, your neck gently stretched, and your chin gently tucked down. So look straight ahead until you can just look into infinity, right? So centering is a big project. Some of you are already there. If you're just starting, you're going to shift your spine above the center cross point between your 2 feet. So you must envision inside of you this cross between your feet, right? Not by looking down, but internally see it. So remember, this is an ex-humans class. You're going to start to develop all these skills. You see inside of you, you see outside of you. So that cross, you can see it. Between your feet, you definitely can see it. And you start to just shift your spine above it. Then you're done centering. That's it. It's very doable. And then the ease principle is a big one. Personally, I find that the most challenging one. So after you center yourself, we're going to trust the hook and let go. So all these dead weight, these tension we're carrying, we're making a clear intention to let go. So your shoulders down, arms falling, armpits hollow, elbows soft, fingers down, separated, and yeah, chest emptied. There we go. Your quad, your back, all eased. But still on the hook, you're still standing tall. I know this is the hard part, right? This is the challenging part. We start to go down off the hook. No, you're gonna need to be stay on the hook and then hang. So the hook shall be non-negotiable, even we do fall off it sometimes. So reconnect, realign. All right, that's good. That's quite a bit of training. Your feet probably feeling it if you're arching it hard. All right, we're gonna go beginning of Tai Chi to learn to fill in, which we already did early on. So you see that little perking, and then more, more, more. So it's like I said, this is a show of power. It's really a show of your internal power. And keep your power, change shape. So this is all the skills you're gonna develop better and better. So the filling in is beginning of Tai Chi, meaning from that hanging balloon situation, becoming a filled in balloon situation, right? So there's a difference. When you start going to Tai Chi state, we're gonna start having duality, the yin and yang fluctuation, right? Yes, so we're gonna get this physical power and you can feel it. You can feel it. So our fascia, the whole structure, always activated. One thing moves, everything moves. So you can feel it. And our mode of powering, expressing our power is this way. This is a stretchy way. Stretchy way. So stretchy, elasticity, you already know what that means. It just means, yeah, it's got that stretching power. So the power is not rigid. It's not a hard only power. It's got the strength, but it's also got flexibility. So that's a yang character and yin character unified. So that's Tai Chi. So we're always training, we're strengthening, we're stretching. You see, so we don't just promote one, right? Strength. We're practicing both strength, yang character, but flexibility, yin character together. So that's how we train, basically. Every move is like that. Okay. Nice. And back to ready position. Are you getting killed, your feet? All right, let's walk so you can release the feet a little bit. All right. So that was beginning of Tai Chi. Just get the fascia stretching in motion. All right, let's do some Tai Chi walking next. Tai Chi walking. Do you need like a hydrate your fascia? Okay, let's just go. Okay, start with your first stance. You know this, you did ready position famously, right? Ready position, you have a open feet stance. It's called open feet. Default. Your structural shoulder width default. There, okay? So that's open feet stance. And then we're gonna do some Tai Chi walking. So the Tai Chi walking, it's gonna give you new skills, new stances, and you're gonna eventually start to move. So this is not easy, but easy, right? This is like you just stand here. So just to realign is a journey itself. Once you kind of there, like, and as you train, become your new default. You can feel the power. Just stand there, you feel the power, right? So then let's start changing direction with ease. So you can carry this power while you're changing direction, right? Fairly easy. And then shifting. So this is only spinning. You see spinning, cross spin, right? What about start to transfer power? Because right now your power is here. Center of gravity is fairly simple, 50-50, right front and back, right? As after you train, you kind of just there, but we gotta go, right? We gotta go, meaning you gotta transfer power. How to transfer it safely, right? Naturally and safely, optimally. That's the game. That's the training. So learn to do basic training. You change the direction, no biggie. Still align, still feel it. What about start transferring? Transfer the power, the leg, sending the qua. So become very more and more qua oriented. So Tai Chi practitioners are qua oriented, qua centric, right? So that's where for one part you got your better balance is you are just more connected with what's going on with your qua right there, right? Same thing, your qua. Okay, so you feel the feet, feel your legs, use the power of the leg because the legs changing shape, move the qua. So get used to it, get more and more good, just becoming so easy, right? You don't think too much about it. You're just gonna have the routing, the legs to move your qua. That's it. So this is it. Then we start moving. Okay. I don't know. You're gonna want to start on your mirror me, start on your right. That's fine. So go ahead, start on your right. You can mirror me, send your qua. These are basic training, but the more you focus and drill, your skill will get better. Okay. So here's the qua. Can you get there 100%? So let's move more until you're 100%. When you're 100%, you can remove the other root, right? With ease. If you're not 100%, you're going to try. Not quite. So you want to move 100%, your quad stacked here. Now, see, now you can remove, you can pick up the knee. Now you have a new stance. Yes. T, looks like a T, right? Excellent. And eventually you don't look down. At the beginning, I guess it's okay, you look down, but eventually you need your alignment, you need your power back with you. Because you look at this. This is kind of hard to keep your balance. So you want to just do that. And you're not gonna need your upper body arms. You're just gonna quad, it's right here if you want to feel it. Here, right behind, any way you want. And where's the other track? Where's that other track? Is that where your other track is? You just got to remember where the other track is, and it's definitely not a balance beam situation. So you're going to know opened up to that side. And you're going to know also not to give out power, not to leak out power, like you just set up. You're just going to set up, right? You're just going to set up. When you're ready, set up nicely. Now you deliver power, transfer it. So feet rooted, legs start to, you can feel both legs working together, changing a shape and send you to your frontal bow. So you're going to need to come 60%. So it's not going to be like this, right? You're going to need to give 60, 70% in the front. Yeah, come forward to get there, but with measure, right? Remember, you're not going to go this much, but you also need to go somewhat. You need to get there. Yes. And spin 45 to 60 degrees. Here's the vulnerability time. You gotta stock the quad over 100% is when you can pick up and do your T. There you go. Do a T. And then other track again. Just set up. Don't give out your power. Very close. It's okay. Other track. Set it up. Slowly, powerful. This is training your leg so hard. So baby step is cool. Okay. Frontal bow and spin 45 to 60 degrees. And the vulnerability, easy does it. Easy, easy, easy. 100%. T. Excellent. Other track, only set up. Then power forward. A little torquing going on. Now you got a frontal bow. And ready. And T. Other track. Set up first. Don't give power. You gave power already. No power. Secret. Hold it. Preserve. Now power. Now power. Frontal bow. Excellent. And 100%. There. Set up on the other track. There you go. And power forward, spin and shifting. Excellent. Frontal bow. One more. Spin. Carefully shift your way 100% so you can T. And then set up on the other track. And frontal bow. Nice. Well, I'm out of the space. I'm going to be back here. Okay, excellent. This is frontal bow. And how about spin your quad back? Feel how the sit stance is for you. And frontal bow and sit stance. Just feel your legs. You feel your both legs giving a little torque. Give a little resistance. Frontal bow. Okay, spin. We're gonna do one more. Now, if you find it really hard to get there, you made a really long step and set up on the other track. Set up, not to give power so fast. Just set up. Then you power there. And frontal bow, both root need to go down right there. And you can Come back to your sit stance. Just give a little drill. Spin the qua. And the qua spin face front. And the qua spin face the corner. See this? See your qua spinning and shifting. Shifting and spinning. So this is a drill. You're just training the body to repeat, to drill, to have muscle memories build up, right? So to the point, eventually, you don't have to focus on this one move so hard, right? Because it's going to build some neural pathways for you. And you would just do it. You can even do it with your arm movement. There. So this is a frontal bow. This is a sit stance. This is a frontal bow. Okay, let's do a following step. So this is just halfway behind, and then shift your weight. Give 10-15% to the front, foot on the heel. And we're going to go back because these are level 2 moves. It doesn't matter. This is also level 2 moves. You just start to embark on it a little bit, right? And train the legs, T. On the other track, angle land. So this just go along with it. For foundation level 1, you're not gonna encounter this type of stepping. Okay, you're only gonna work on the forward step, the frontal bow stance, and the sit stance. That's it. Okay, so see T. You're learning this T in between. This is a sit stance, T stance. And this is another sit stance, T stance. And another sit stance and T stance. So these are the butter and butter for your Tai Chi training for your legs, for lower body. So you really get that strength training, stretching. Okay, and then we're gonna enjoy the flow of the form. Yes, so you're just gonna keep the strength on your legs, all these connectivities, tendons, fascia. We're gonna do now the form level 1, which will just flow through it, which will also include the upper body now. So because you were like, where's my upper body? Okay, so we're gonna do that, and you now can come forward if you like. Yes, come forward. So we're gonna do foundation Tai Chi level 1, and that will be a total of 6 shi, okay? And you can zigzag like a little bit. So on the number 5, when you do expand the chi, you don't have to move. So go ahead, get ready. Ready position. So let's get the ready position. Get your feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly in. There we go. Excellent. Making progress. Okay. Let's enjoy Foundation Tai Chi level 1 in body, mind, and spirit. Right. Focus. Rooted. Uplifted. Centered. Ease. Present. Beginning of Tai Chi. Power on. Filling in. Perking. Open. Feel your inner power. Fingers, arms forward. Stretch and hold down. Pin those invisible balls down into the water. Heaven's door is up. First, hold your chi. So embrace, hug, hold a big ball of chi and sit down your tailbone a little or more. And reserve your alignment and feel this ball of chi that you are holding with your whole hands, arms, and even your belly outside your lower dantian. You're just hugging a large ball, like a beach ball. 1, Easy breathing. Focus on this ball of qi you're holding. R. San. Breathe with your body or with your abdomen. And number 2 is stretch your qi. In. Outward power. And exhale. Hold in inward power. And one thing moves, everything moves. In. Out. Feel it. Feel your fascia stretching, toning. Sun. Your whole structure is moving. And we're going to yo-yo your qi. So that would be a upward power and a downward power. You're looping. See? And a structural. Inhale. Exhale. And in. Feel your whole structure out. Number 4. Slowly in. We're going to expand the qi. First, we're going to spiral. Block it down. Out. In. And expand your qi with substance. Continue in. Lift. And exhale, spiral. Notice the patterns that our movements are. Your Tai Chi movements, all spiraling, tortuous, looping patterns on and on continuously. And in and out. Expand your qi. And lift again, cross arms, exhale. Number 5, separate the space. You're going to hold up heaven, hold down earth, while reserving your center. Very important. Guard your center. So as you hold up heaven, hold down earth, you're preserving your arteries, and most importantly, your alignment, your center, because that's your secret power. Remember, your alignment is your secret power. And there, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, feel it, inhale, exhale, and the last one of holding up heaven and hold down earth, and cross. Number 6 is coming up. We're going to coil arms, open hands to shoulder width. Remember this power structure of yours? Number 6 is rock the boat, push the boat. So we are going to spin our quad to the northeast corner. Coil, loop, round your hands. Slowly shift your quad to your right leg. 100%. T, sink, get on the other track. Push slowly, steadily to your frontal bow stance. Then loop, process, and pull to your sit stance. And loop down, continue on. Push to your frontal bow and coil, loop, slowly pulling, very steady and substantiated, meaning you actually have this little boat you are pulling and then pushing. The weight is up to you, but give the substance. And push with the whole structure, not just hands, right? Not just hands, not just arm. You can feel the legs, the feet. Of course, your spine is still aligned, non-babies. Just guard your secret power as you move. When you exert power, especially, you're going to be wholesome, exerting power with ease. That's our training. So this is the last one. Push to the northeast corner with a frontal bow and slowly pull back to your sit stance first. Then we're going to turn face front and shift all your weight to the right leg and reset fascia and spin to your right corner, that southeast corner. You're going to round, loop, and spiff to your left leg. Ready? Set up on the other track and slowly, steadily pushing your little boat again. See, you can do this to your frontal bow stance and process loop and pull back to your sit stance. And push, loop, pull, and feel both feet. Feel your legs. Feel your spine, that you are working on that alignment. And keep that alignment. If you already established that alignment, keep it. Frontal bow and sit stance. Quantify it as you push and pull. And as you pull and push, very slow, steady, and continuous. And also keep your alignment as you move. When you can have this alignment with you, as you move through this final move, this number 6, then you're ready to graduate, okay? All right, this is the last push and loop and pull back to sit stance, spin face front, shift your weight back to shoulder width, reset, blossom, hold down balls, heaven's door still up, just feel it. Still rooted, uplifted, centered, and eased. Focused and fully powered. Now center your energy to your lower dantian. Slowly let go all these Tai Chi arteries you activated. Let us get back to our Wuji, no polarity state. Well done. It's finished in beauty. As if in one divine breath. Whew. Excellent job. All right, let's close. Somebody's feeling it. Yeah, I feel nothing. I undertrained, obviously, but I got 1 more hour to train. So, all right, let's close the session, the foundation Tai Chi class. So you're gonna have a bit of a wider stance called the horse stance now. Do at your own fitness level. So we're gonna slowly inhale and gather, and slowly exhale, center towards your lower dantian. 2-3 fingers below your navel. Again, in, out, and in, and out, and abdominal breathing in. Fill up your belly, diaphragm down, exhale. Belly down, diaphragm up, 2 more, in. So train to do abdominal breathing. And 1 more, in, so you don't breathe through your chest, okay? And you can do more at home, but we're only going to do 3. And rub, cover eyes. Rejuvenate our eyes against the blue light invasion. And then you can acupressure all over your face. And then perhaps all over your skull, light or firm, up to you to keep our face, our appearance and mind youthful. Gently put your little muscles on the neck, and then arteries, veins attended, thyroid loved, and tonsil valued, right? And then inside arm up, outside arm down, front of the body, front of the legs, extra love for the knees, inside like legs up, outside legs down, and back legs up. And then your favorite new skill, spifting, spin, shift, spifting. All your Tai Chi movements are spifting movements. Okay. So let go the dead weight, and please allow your elbow to be able to bend. You see, you have elbows. They're joints, right? So your arms are not sticks. See, it can bend and land on yourself. You just discover that. So you can pad front and back of your body very easily, and middle, up, and up to your shoulders. And remember your secret power. As you spifting around, you're going to guard that center of yours, your alignment. So, okay, land on your body if you can. See, eventually you're going to pat yourself on your shoulders. Good job, good job, good job for showing up for yourself, for the group, for showing up for the group as well, and for training with our training motto of commitment, diligence, excellence, and modesty. Yay, excellent. At the end, we're going to have gratitude, feet together, heaven, earth together, and you're going to bow and say, 谢谢. Marvelous training once again. And then you're going to turn that direction, bow and say 谢谢 to your big brother. So 谢谢师兄们. And the big sisters, 谢谢师姐们. And then there's some other, for the new babies, there's 师兄 Frank, 师兄 Mike, and of course, Jamie is the ultimate 师弟 of the class, I believe. Yeah, so that's your 师姐. This is even a 师姐. Claire is a 师姐. And there's Sophia, also your 师姐. So Jamie is the baby brother in class. So go ahead, bow to everybody, Jamie, basically. Right. And learn your whatever, that's 师弟. So, yeah. Okay, great job. And whoever's there, I think Deb is there at least. Have a wonderful evening. This is the evening here. U.S., Boca Raton, Florida. And that was a Tai Chi Foundation class. And I see you next time. All right. Bye. I'm going to shut off. Huh?